car number 38. On the outside, the driver of car number 7, the Ryan Gath electric car. It's Ryan Gath from Tewksbury, currently second in the point standings. Inside the next row, it'll be the number 27 car. That's going to be Leslie Keyser. And right up alongside of him is going to be car number 21, Tom Barello, the point leader. He's driving the Whitcomb family-owned number 21, and here we go. We're going to get this program underway as the green flag is over the Speedway. We're racing at Lee, USA. Eddie Whitcomb Jr. is in the number 14. Whoa, we got trouble. Keyser goes around in turn number 2, and that is going to immediately bring out the caution flag and slow this field down. Money bags race. All right. This race is not officially in the record books yet because we have not completed a lap. We're going to try that out right now. Here we go. Green flag over the Speedway. And the rockin' and rollin' Supermodifieds, small block style, down the back straightaway. Looking up into that bright sunshine and going through the shadows of turn number 4. It'll be the number 55, Nedishin, leading the opening circuit. Nedishin sits atop the field in the number 55 car. Now you got the 2 car, that being Tony Carroll. He loosened up off turn number 2, had to slow. Gath went to the inside, and Gath goes to 3rd. Look at this battle for the 5th spot. And 4th position, as the 14, Whitcomb has to get on the binders. The team car, the 21, almost got into him. And Papuga is on the caution, is on the apron bringing out the caution. Dave Papuga had to get on the binders out there when he came off that second turn, and it resulted in the back end coming around on him, and he slid right down onto the infield apron. Actually right down onto the asphalt of the in-road going into the pit area from the back straightaway. Ryan Gath, Sparky McIver, Leslie Keyser, and Ricky Wolf. They are the top 5. Mike Nedishin, Dave Sanborn, Jake Sturgis, Tony Carroll, Jim Barker follow. All right, here they come. They're on the throttle. Green flag. Back to racing we go here. Ryan Gath is going to try it upstairs. Down the back straightaway. Here comes the 21 car. That's Tom Barello. Tom Barello on the inside of the 38, challenging for the spot as they go wing to wing down the straightaway. Tom Barello right underneath the 2 car, and Tommy the Terror goes into 3rd. Tom Barello, the point leader, moves into the 3rd spot as they come down the front straightaway. Eddie Whitcomb Jr. races with the ISMA Supermodifieds on a regular basis. Got some time off, so he's here driving the number 14 car halfway, 5 down, 5 to go. Whitcomb Jr., former champion here at Lee USA Speedway, many feature wins. We see him sporadically, selected events, the 14 car, but he too is getting ready for the Money Bags race. Runs in the 4th position right now. Mike Nedishin sits atop the field in the number 55 car. Nedishin's going to win to his credit this year. Took the top honors back on the 17th of May. Here we go with the 2 to go sign. Boy, you can see that Eddie Whitcomb's got himself a fast race car, throwing it in hard into turn number 3, chasing Ryan Gath with a white flag over the Speedway. Steve ready to show them the checkered flag, and there it is, and here's your opening winner. Mike Nedishin, Ryan Gath, Eddie Whitcomb Jr., Tommy Barello, then Whitcomb, then the number 2 car. And that's Tony Carroll rounding out the top 5. So Tom Barello got a 3rd. He was fast closing on Ryan Gath. But to no avail, it'll be Mike Nedishin credited with the victory, driving car number 55, the Armored Coatings of New Hampshire. New Hampshire Boring, Danger to Signs, sponsored small block Supermodified. So, Pace vehicle's going to leave the Speedway right now, and Steve's going to check them over nice and close here. Make sure it's a good-looking start. Out of the corner they come. Green flag. Mo Latimer at the drop of the green flag jumps into the lead here as he takes the field for the first and second turn. Here comes Jake Sturgis on the move. Sturgis fast by Sparky McIver here in the opening lap. He's going, whoa, and around goes the number 98, Justin Belfiore. And the yellow flag is over the racetrack. And like their counterparts in heat number 1, they didn't make a complete lap either in this heat race. 44, Mike Murphy around in the corner. Okay, here they come. They get on the throttle. Green flag, good looking start. And back to racing we go into the turn here. Sperling on the outside. Latimy's got the bottom. Here's Sturgis and the 22 car. Sturgis will roll to third. Here comes Justin Belfiore. He goes by Mike Murphy. Rolls to fifth spot. Car number 98. So the field is nose to tail for the first and second turn. Latimy quick off the second corner. Sturgis looks like he wants to set it up top. Can't do it. He's going to drop it in behind Sperling in the 61 car. And Jake's going to try the high side one more time. He's trying to time that pass. Here he goes to the bottom now. He takes a good look down low. Pulls it right in behind Sperling again. He's trying to make it work to get to the outside, but he can't quite pull it up alongside Sperling. But he does pull up right behind his bumper down the front straightaway. This time it sticks. It sticks real well enough to go by the 61 in the second spot. Jake Sturgis moves to second. Down the straightaway. All right, we're going to be halfway now. 5 down, 5 to go. Sturgis fast closing on Latimer. Jake Sturgis, very, very fast here in heat number 2, the red number 11. Young gun out of Candia, New Hampshire. Putting on a show here as he tries to reel in Mo Latimer, the veteran, doing a nice job. Mo, most of his career's been in full-bodied race cars, and he's doing a nice job here. Is Belfiore challenging for the third spot as they go into turn number 3. Belfiore to the bottom. He's going to try to bring it underneath. Going into the turn, Sperling shut the door going into turn number 1. All right, we are going to get the 2 to go sign. The popsicles out over the speedway for the race leader Latimer. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you, Sperling's making Belfiore work for that third spot. Justin gets by on the high side. White flag off. One more lap to go. Can Sturgis win it? Can Latimer hold on? Down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Sturgis about a car length behind the leader down the back straightaway. Checkered flag is waving. Mo Latimer is going to take it home. Latimer scores the win. Sturgis followed by Belfiore. 61 Sperling. The 22 car Sparky McIver, Jim Barker will bring up the back end of the field, and finally, the Supers put this one into the record books. Supers in the record books here with their heat races for the Benson Lumber and Hardware sponsored Supers, Benson Lumber and Hardware. Go back in the 70s, 80s. But right now, it's the kid behind the wheel. He started his racing career at Hudson Speedway on one of those small bikes. 1980, Russ Conway tells me. All right, here we go. Green flag's out. Heat number 1. As this field gets set to go to work here in the opening lap of this heat race, Patrick Stewart's going to lead him down the back straightaway. Here comes the 4 car. That's Albie Ovid. Former hobby stock hot shoe here, doing a nice job as he has adapted well in this late model Sportsman division, driving a former Breaky car. And right now, he's right up behind Stewart in the second corner. Well, look at the pack out of turn number 2. Dinsmore to the inside of the 53 car. Here's Russell to the inside of Bobby Melvin. And we got a Route 95 traffic jam off turn number 4. Looking like a Monday morning as they head down toward April. All right, now on the outside, challenging for the lead is going to be Ovid. But Stewart holds it at bay down the back chute. As you scan back toward that third turn, you got Russell, the former hobby stock champion, and Bobby Melvin, the former small block Supermodified driver. On the outside in that number 91 car, door to door out of the turn. Here goes Albie Ovid into the lead. as Stewart got a little loose off 2. Gathered it up, though, and hung on to the second spot. Let's watch this racing off the turn down the front straightaway as they come up behind Alfred Dinsmore in the 18. Russell and Melvin still battling. JR watching it from the number 88 car off the second turn down the back straightaway. We are going to be halfway when they come off the corner and cross the stripe here. Steve Grant has got the sticks crossed. We're halfway. Russell and Melvin still continue to battle, not exchanging paint, showing respect to each other as they go down the back straightaway. 2 veteran campaigners here at Lee USA getting it on behind Dinsmore, and they are racing for the number 4 spot. Here comes Burrill right up behind the 13 into the corner. Burrill's going to try to get his way through as he's going to find that difficult to happen as Melvin gets back on the throttle and holds his position down the back straightaway. Here goes JR to the bottom now. He could put a blanket, maybe even a sheet as well over that field down the front straightaway. Burrill in position behind Melvin as he's going to elect to follow Russell. Russell went by Dinsmore. So did Melvin in the 91. JR is going to follow suit. There's going to be 2 laps to go when they come off the turn. Al Biovit the first to see it as he comes down the front straightaway. Stewart on the bottom, still hanging tough. Here goes Jimmy Russell to the high side. He's running through that sticky stuff in that first and second turn. Melvin's on his back bumper off the second corner as they get down the back straightaway. Who's going to get the number 2 spot? That's the question here. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go. Russell's got the advantage off the turn. And Russell will go into a solid hold on second spot, but now don't count out Stewart yet. Stewart fights back on the inside. Melvin's going to go with Russell on the high side. The checkered flag over the speedway. Melvin way up by the concrete. Here's the checkers for Ovett. Second will go to Russell. Stewart will get third. JR fourth. And Dinsmore will round out the top 5. That was a good race if you watched the racing back through. My broadcast partner, Pete Falcone. John in the 10 car from Oakham, Massachusetts. Ryan Green is in the inside of row number 2 here. The 92 is Ricky Porter, Michelle Fishpansky, and Grant Ather is in the 7 ounce here. As this division gets it on now out of the second quarter. Down the back straightaway. And Rollins has got the lead. Here comes the 92. Porter tucks it down underneath Falcone coming off number 4. Right up behind Ryan Green. And they are battling side by side for the 3rd spot. Porter's got the advantage out of 2. Settles into the 3rd position. Here comes Michelle Fishpansky in the L&W Auto Repair 1%, running in 5th spot. They're nose to tail down the front straightaway. Porter right there over the right rear of Green, wants to make a run off 2 on the high side, takes it upstairs and puts his foot in it down the back straightaway. He'll bring it right up alongside the numbers, going through 3 and 4. As the 02 car, Rollins, continues to set the pace. Good side-by-side battle for the number 2 spot. Got a good battle going on for 3rd. Fishpansky got by Falcone. And Ather's going to follow in the 7 ounce car. Porter nudges ahead going into turn number 3. We got a caution on the speedway. Yellow's out. All right, we get debris in turn number 3. Is the gesture from the flag stand and radio communications here in the tower with Bill Callan, our race director. Pete Falcone's over there assisting as well. I got a friend of mine who wants to come up this summer. The guy you signed the book for, he wants to come up there. All right, here they come. Steve throws the green flag. It's like he was thinking about it there for a moment, but like the way they look coming out of 4. Got a good start on him, a restart. Out of the corner, it's going to be Porter going to work on the outside of Rollins. This will be a good showdown here between these 2. As Porter drops it right in behind the 02. A little bumper tag, no harm done. But drawing the eye of the Tigers here in the tower. Look at Fishpansky. Look at John Falcone coming back here. Johnny Falcone, a regular at Thompson International in Connecticut, or they don't call it International anymore. I'm so sorry. Halfway. Thompson Speedway. Falcone holding on to 3rd. Fishpansky and Grant Ather. But up the front of the pack, Porter still trying to find a way by Rollins. Now Ricky Porter, he has checkered many times here at Lee. And he knows the way around this joint as good as anybody. Rollins has been in victory lane here this year. Falcone still holding on to third, Grant eighth. These guys and gal going 100 laps here tonight. Porter hanging top. Here goes Grant Aether. He saw the opportunity, seized it on the bottom of turn number 2 as he's going to challenge Falcone for the third spot. Out of the corner, 2 laps to go. And Aether gets by. The 10 car goes to third. Now Aether's involved in this party here. In the closing stages, they're nose to tail. Michelle Fish-Pansky, here comes Grant looking to get by Porter, and the white flag is out. At 92 is a former Grant Aether car. All right, down the back straightaway to the checkered flag. They are going to go nose to tail, and they're smartly because they know they got a 100-lapper coming up here tonight. That's the way they'll finish, 1 through 5. Rollins, Porter, Aether, Falcone, and Fish-Pansky as they finish in the top 5 positions.
Jerry's here. You know, Eddie Whitcomb Jr. is here. Chris Purley is going to be in the field for sure.
Really?
Yeah, he's driving. Go ahead with this race, John.
All right, thank you, Ross. Here we go. It's the David's Race Cars and Components Hobby Stock Division here in their first heat race. Now, car number 79, Pat Tanguay, the 11th main driver, is leading him down the back straightaway. In second spot, it's Jim Piasny. He's the Merrimack, New Hampshire driver and the point leader coming into the program here tonight. Kyle Sawyer, Bianco Excavators number 5 car, running in third spot. In fourth, it's Troy Washburn, the Precise Cut Signs and Graphics car. Washburn racing out of Farmington, New Hampshire. And further back through the pack, Brian DeStefano, the Smith Signs number 90 car out of Tewksbury. Up the front of the pack, Piasny has reeled in Pat Tanguay as they battle down the back straightaway, and this is for the lead. Lead in heat number 1 for the David's Race Cars and Components Hobby Stock Division. Tanguay holding on to the number 1 spot, another second generation shoe. His dad Luke raced here for many years ago. Estebano coming up behind Washburn in the 44 car. Piasny staying right with the 79 car off turn number 2, Pat Tanguay. He's going to make a bid here on the outside as everyone has tonight on a very warm night. Car sticks better up top as they come off the turn. Piasny Builders, sponsor number 65, challenging Pat Tanguay. Bent his race car up here a couple of weeks ago, back on the 21st of May. It looks like they got that thing sorted out, and he's running quick here. Todd's Touch sponsored car. Inches apart, side by side out of the turn is a drag race down the back straightaway between these two as they come by you in the checkered flag pub. Inches apart for the lead here, the complete lap number 7. Piasny actually led the lap as they come under the start-finish line. Sawyer's in third. Now we got a battle going on for the 4th spot. Brian Thompson. He goes Piasny into the lead. He took the lead. He got a good run off turn number 2. He's your top runner. Down the back straightaway, 3 wide, and contact on the back straightaway. 2 laps to go. Just like a good old-fashioned pinball machine, they bounced off each other and kept on going. Brian Thompson and Washburn trying to get through that corner with the 64. Tori Kobaleski. White flag out, 1 to go. Sawyer still holding on to third. 4th spot, a solid hold, is the 90 DeStefano and Brian Thompson. Former champion here at Lee in the Hobbies is running in the 5th spot. Steve Grant throws the checkers. And here is your leader and your winner, Jim Piasny, taking down the victory. Second going to the 79 car. Pat Tanguay, Kyle Sawyer, Brian DeStefano, and Brian Thompson rounding out the top 5. David's Race Cars and Components, located on Route 102 in Derry, New Hampshire. They are the right place to turn left. They've been in business for 40 years. For all your racing needs, they can build anything from road runners to pro stocks, chassis fabrication and repair services, restoration of hot rods done right on the site, complete clutch setups and parts, and if they don't have it, David will be more than happy to go out and get it for you. David's Race Cars and Components proudly presenting, again, the Hobby Stocks here in 2003. Go big time small block super modified racing was $15,000 on the line. It's going to be a great show. A lot of fun last year. Heat number 2 is on the track now. David McDonald from Tewksbury, Mass. is going to bring him to the green, and here they come. Wade Worcester is on the outside, the West Newfield main driver. In that white number 41, Chris Jacobson's in the hunt. Here comes Ronnie the Rocket Washburn in car number 49, the Rochester driver. Paul Palin's been in victory lane in the 0. Whoa, 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 look out. Around went Wade Worcester. Worcester spinning tires, putting up some smoke over there, tire smoke. And continues on. Up the front of the pack, we've got McDonald trying to hang on to the top spot as we get ready to complete lap number 2. Down the straightaway, Jacobson in the James R. St. Jean Auctioneers 08. Here comes another second-generation driver in car number 33. That's Billy Clement Jr., Bedford, New Hampshire driver. He's been in victory lane this year, picking up his first Lee USA Speedway win. Last call for 50-50 in the grandstands. Side by side down the front straightaway. They're battling it out here for the number 2 spot behind the race leader. McDonald gets up high. McDonald's been in victory lane. Down the straightaway they go. Jacobson's going to stuff it in down low going into the turn here. Side by side off the corner as they come down the straightaway. Washburn and McDonald hooked up in a good battle. The unpredictable Hobby Stocks every Friday night here at Lee USA Speedway. Jacobson leads it. Washburn the second. The 33 car, Clement goes to third. McDonald hung out the dry in the 83. We are halfway. Here comes Palin. Palin's going to go to the bottom. The traditional mortgage number 0 car, as he's got that back end position in car number 0. Out of the second turn, nose to tail down the back straightaway. Coming up on Wade Worcester here, the slower car. Off the turn, passing flags out to get Worcester to move to the bottom. Kevin's Graphics number 41. Washes up a little bit here, Worcester does, right in front of the pack as Jacobson still holds on to the lead. Washburn and Clement running second and third, McDonald and Palin. Palin's down to the back end of the field is that pretty blue and yellow light. Striped flag, which means, kids, that's for the guy, the 41, to move over to let the leaders go by. That's what that flag signifies. And Jacobson goes by, no problem done, 2 to go. When they come to the stripe, displayed by Steve Grant. 2 laps to go. So Palin's trying to not be the last car in the field here to go under the checkered flag as he's challenging McDonald for that spot. Down the back straightaway, Clement's battling Wani Washburn for the number 2 position. Here's your white flag. Jacobson leads it. Off the turn, still holding on to the spot, and he's got a good lead. He's got a good lead over the final lap here in heat number 2 for the unpredictable Hobby Stocks presented by David Joyce, Annette Joyce, David's Race Cars and Components. Here's the checkered flag as they come off that number 4 corner to the finish, and it will be Chris Jacobson taking down the win. To the bottom, Clement trying to make a move here on the 49, not going to get it done because Ronnie Washburn was quicker off the turn, hung on to the second spot. Billy goes third. The rest of the field here, Palin, McDonald, and everybody else. Tough business, this short track auto racing industry business. That's why we're always preaching through social media. Those of us that have been around a long time, you've got to keep supporting your local racetrack. Got to keep supporting. All right, heat race for the always exciting, this division. You talk about always exciting. This division here, look at it. Look at these guys. These guys are always exciting. The Iron Man's on the Speedway. Down the front straightaway, look at Travis Hollins, the Milford, New Hampshire driver. When he has the chance, he takes quick trips around the famed oval in Milford, New Hampshire during the week. I don't know if that's an advantage that he has over everybody, but he's got an oval right in the backyard down the street. But he's getting pressure down the front straightaway from car number 60, Mitchell. The American Auto Parts Ironman division, Hannah Shaw, is running in third spot in the 38. Here's your leaders, Tyler Mitchell, the Transmedic number 60, giving chase to the Shoreys Construction Travis Holland's car, the 07. They're battling for the lead. Danielle Simino is in that number 2 car and doing a nice job. She's rolled up to 4th spot. And now we got the brothers Horvath. The one with the cup and the other one's cupless. Halfway. Mitchell to the bottom as they go into turn number 1. Is he going to wrestle the lead away? Yeah, he does. He got the nose of that car out in front through the apex of 1 and 2. And Tyler Mitchell's got the lead. Anna Shaw and Danielle Simino. Here come the girls. The girls are charging to the front. Wayne Osborne's further back in the 47. Zach Washburn's in the 49. Look at the ladies going after those 2 guys up front. 2 laps to go when they come down the front straightaway. Tyler Mitchell leading it. Hannah and Danielle. They're racing for third. Hannah's got a hold on that spot right now. Shane Horvath is in the 4th spot. And then Wayne Osborne's in 5th. White flag out. 1 more to go. Whoa, man. Hannah Shaw got up near the billboards. I think she was checking out the WOKQ sign. Here's the checkered flag, and here's your winner. Drake's Tyler Mitchell. Travis Hollins finishes in 2nd. Danielle will get 3rd. Hannah Shaw and the 10 car, Shane Horvath, rounds out the top 5.